Dang.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm playing.
So shout out to everyone, and I think I actually just made the stream public, so now people actually see it now. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm fucking up as we begin here, but Black Compass Media in the building. This is a recap show, very very special recap show. Now, right. I always start off the show with a certain type of energy. I'm waiting though. I'm starting off just like a Jada Nightwing round. I'm talking. Then I'm hyped. Like, cause that's what this is about to be today. All right. If you didn't watch Double Impact, it was yesterday on Caffeine. I'm sure all the battles will be coming out very quickly. I got a lot of thoughts, a lot of perspectives, opinions, jokes are going to fly as well. So roll something up. Get you something to drink. Some of y'all drink Natty Ice. Now, that's crackhead beer. Stop drinking that. Get you some beer that grown people who wash their ass drink. All right? Don't drink Natty Ice. No Natty Ice. All right? Pose.
What is Natty? What's Natty Ice?
That's natural ice. That's crackhead beer. That's the beer
that King Cobra.
It's in that.
King Cobra back in the days, my nigga take a sip of King Cobra. This nigga be drunk for 3 days. I don't know what. I still to this day can't confirm what's in King Cobra. That shit.
Yeah. No, that's the bit. So like, if you see a
had
fiend,
Heron in it, nigga.
Yeah, you see him pushing a cart, and there's like cans that they collected, and you see a couple of beer cans in the distance. Natty Ice is what else is in there. That and you know what I mean, still reserved. Now, Pose and Polo, we gotta talk. We gotta talk about a lot.
On the Lord's Day.
On the Lord's Day? Huh? They said what is Palm Sunday? I don't even know what that means. But it's the Lord's Day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Double Impact.
So what, yo, so look, I'll give you I'll give you 250.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of the battle.
250?
Yeah, 250.
Nah, but look, hold on, like, 250.
Yeah. There's a lot of things to discuss.
Classic, nigga. What?
Oh my God, man. So much to discuss. Now, let's give a quick rundown of what was on this card, and we will start with the first battles as well. But I'm going to just give you guys a rundown of what was here, what was on this card. We had Arsonal and Kid Chaos, Anarchy versus B-Dot and Real Sick, Real Rap. Right.
Who came up with these names?
Well, I like Anarchy. I think that's dope. Now, Real Rap.
Did they let the fans vote? Pick
no.
They put a W on the rap.
They put a W.
Did the W stand for wet? Like, what do the W's stand for?
West, and then the rap, which is the head rap, and then they really could rap. It's like a triple. You know how they like to do it. It's never a front door. It's 3 different answers to it, right? And the battlers seem to hate when fans come up with names to them. Yo, battlers, that's another thing about y'all. I know this All-Star game. Y'all gonna stop insulting us fans. Like, you dumbass fans always doing this. Every time, right? We come up with a thing or a poll, or we trying to talk about different storylines because some of y'all too boring to come up with some. Like, nah, this don't got nothing to do with that, man. Some dumbass fans put that out. Shut up. Let us have something. Chill out.
Yeah.
This ain't for you. Anyway.
That nigga.
Yeah, so
Tone, could I give you 250?
Actually, it's really 500 if you really think about all right. Anyway, so on this card, this is what we had featured. We had so that first battle talked about, right? And then you got Rum Nitty, Jada Nightwing, right? Island Rum. Hawaiian Punch. I like that one the most, by the way. I don't know why we didn't go whatever though. Then
Hawaiian, why didn't they call it like Samoan Punch?
I mean Hawaii, Samoa, like he got. That's where his people. Whatever, doesn't matter. And then DNA and Don Marino, which I guess the Outsiders, right? Or the
they was trying to be New Age out. There was New Age Outlaws.
No,
it was Road Dogg. And,
they can't do that. They can't. That's brand. That's copyright infringement. Like you can't.
It was Road Dogg. They can't
beat them. No. That was Conan and Scott Hall, if anything. We can't.
Them niggas was 1, 2, 3 kid and fucking Razor Ramon. That's what I said.
Nigga, that's a fact. Nigga said NW. Nah, but they was still representing NWX. I like how they was still representing NWX. Like that was kind of
cool. They try to tie it. I get the tie in.
Yeah,
I get the tie in.
Billy badass.
Then you get the battle of the doppelgangers, K-Shine and Luke Castro versus Fonz.
What was their name?
K-Shine, Luke.
I see somebody said it in the chat.
Zip the pot. I don't think they like that. See, they the ones that dissed it.
Zip the pot is crazy.
I don't know why fans would even come up with something like that.
I thought it was Ziploc.
Ziploc.
Oh, called Ziploc
or something. What was it? Nobody. What was it? Oh, was it Ziploc?
Oh, it was
Ziploc.
That was Luke Castro.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Wait, them niggas just came out no name. Yo, remember in wrestling when you had to create a player, you ain't have like you ain't put no story on a nigga. The nigga just came out quiet. Like
you didn't do the entrance.
No name. Ain't no names on niggas.
Yeah.
Well, because No Mercy had like 3,000 things you had to set up as you created a wrestler. Like,
and the shit just like, man, fuck it. Like, you got to the point like, I'm not about to do all that.
Yeah, my nigga. Like, nigga want you to do the wrestling move, the special move, the inches. Like,
the taunt. Yeah,
hard grapple. Like, all right, so then we so after that team we
having fun.
Which I called Sharkland because it made sense to me. Shark, Cleveland, okay, cool. I don't think they like that, right? Yeah, I don't think they. Whatever.
I told them they should call themselves Punch Drunk, but I mean, I guess
niggas just should have been. Somebody said caffeine security, like national security,
right?
Caffeine, like any security type archetype, but nigga,
or grill masters, because those two look like they could. Whatever barbecue happens on the 4th of July,
caffeine security.
Whatever barbecue
like
happens,
bouncers, my nigga. Them niggas like dead ass bouncers, like that be fucking the village and shit bouncing all like them niggas dead ass. Yo, all the clubs in the village, my nigga. If you ever tried to like go to like a lounge or a restaurant and shit like that at Tribeca, yo, these bouncers be like 6'7", my nigga. Like, what you need in here? Yeah. Like what?
Yeah.
Hey Polo, and they be at the most like the most non-street clubs. They hire Av or Fonz archetype. Yo, son, you can't come in here with them shoes, son. He's like, nigga, there's all type of cut off capris in there. What the fuck is going on?
Them niggas look.
Yeah. So anyway,
next team was
we had Eazy the Block Captain and Twork. Yeah. Right.
Guns and Gutter. They came in a Halloween costume type format.
Halloween.
Guns and Gutter is hilarious.
Guns and Gutter or Guns and okay. All right. Well,
nah, you get it like on Baby Boy when the nigga was making
Guns and Butter.
Yeah, I like it.
Melvin.
All right. Well, shout out to Melvin. And then so then we got they were going up against Gotti and Swamp, who I guess are called themselves Triple C.
Where did they come to the conclusion?
Why they fuck with the Carolina Blue?
I like Carolina Blue a lot. I do.
What did the Triple C's have to do with Swamp though? Like I just seen like Geechi Gotti just deboed that name.
It was Compton Carolina Cartel, so it's like it makes sense. But the Carolina Blue shit was hard.
Carolina Blue was tough.
But Triple C's, I'll take it. We'll take it.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna front. Compton Carolina Cartel sound better than Triple C's. They should have let that rock off. What they didn't feel like spelling the shit out on caffeine.
It's the same shit, but
same work. Yeah,
same shit.
All right, so then we had the main event, the infamous main event, Murda Mook and Calicoe, Murderland versus T-Top and New Jersey Twork, which is now their Jerusalem Park. New Jersey Perks is crazy. Don't get mad at me, Twork.
New Jersey Perks.
Don't get mad at me, Twork. Don't just use that in the punchline. Seriously. Twork is type. What you was saying on your show, bro? Like Twork. It was a joke. Yeah. Chill out. All right.
That nigga will.
So shout out to that. Now, so that was the whole card, right? And that was on Caffeine for free, by the way, right? So it was on Caffeine, likely will be on the app. A lot of things to talk about. Let's get to the first battle. Let's get to the first battle. The first
battle was Island Rum versus New X Outlaws. I think that was the first joint.
Exactly.
That was the first.
Yeah. So let's chop this shit. Well, Polo, you want to kick us off? What's up?
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. So coming into this battle, I'm not gonna lie. I thought this was gonna be a handicap match for DNA. I thought DNA was walking into a locker room and somebody was just gonna hit him, like just sneak it, turn off the lights, just hit the nigga real quick and run out. I thought it was gonna be one of these kind of battles. And then the first round kind of scared me a little bit, but I'm not gonna lie. Right. DNA and Don was cooking the first round. So, but Rum and Jay was, niggas was crazy. Rum Nitty, this was probably one of the best Rum Nitties I've seen in a while. Like, it's weird that niggas got so motivated for like a quote unquote all-star game. Like, this is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I found out what I don't like about 2-on-2s from this event.
Sure.
I don't like when niggas rap together.
What do you mean?
I like when they do the passing the ball. The gun on this. I got the gun. He got the gun. Let's hot potato the when they do that, let's hot potato. You got the gun. I got the gun. Let's hot potato the gun. Right. I like that. Right. When niggas rap together, I don't like when they ain't synchronizing. If it's not perfect,
yeah.
I don't like it because it be sounding ass. I'm like, nah, that shit don't really sound good.
It sounds like 1983 sometimes. I'm like, this is
they mics don't go together. So yeah, it's like so it's just gonna be sounding good. I like when I like more of that. They going back and forth joint. That's what I learned about that I didn't like about the 2-on-2s.
And also, that shit sound like a fusion. Like that shit sound like some Dragon Ball Z fusion shit. Like at the same time. I kind of don't like that either. I ain't gonna lie.
If it's done perfectly, I'm cool with it. Like if it's done very good, I'm cool with it. But when niggas just a tiny bit off of it ain't synced together, it's be like, all right, that shit wasn't that fire.
Now, all right. So let's break down the battle. Round 1, Jay and Rum actually go first. To me, this is they started off slow, right? And that's the best thing about these 2-on-2s is watching two MCs craft their styles together, figure out what the one guy does better than the other one, and then mesh the styles together. So the way they started off is typically how Jay the Nightwing starts off his round. You ain't have to choose violence. I chose you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. Like it took them a while, but once they got there in that first fire, the contrast in voices, the Nitty setting it up, and Jay with dunking the ball,
alley-oops and dunks.
It was perfect. I was like, nah, this is it. And then the voice, pitch, and everything, it worked together very well.
The two ISOs that they had, I think Nitty had an ISO in his
second round. Oh my god,
that was crazy. Like, the nigga really ISO'd on both these niggas. Went crazy. I think that was in the second. That was crazy.
Right.
But I think DNA had a little ISO moment. Was in the third or something.
Third round. Yeah. See, okay. So again, first round from DNA and Don, I thought was impressive. I liked how DNA was setting picks for Don to look good because that's really what this was. In my
he tried to put Don over. He was trying to put Don over.
Absolutely. But he did it in a way where he still looked good. Like he didn't look like, you know what I mean? Like it still looked like he was going crazy. I just want to say that Rum Nitty, the ladder, the spin the ladder DNA line, that was crazy. I like that was one of the craziest punches I've ever heard.
Yo, listen, the second round, and again to craft the rounds this way, second round is Rum Nitty's round, right? And one of the compilation guys, I need you to just create a second round Rum Nitty compilation. This is where he goes into orbit. And I wish I had some rhymes transcribed from that, but I will, because we're not gonna be talking about this just once, right? But he was in orbit, and Jay was dope too. It was the best qualities of their styles. They didn't, and it wasn't anything forced, in my opinion. It was really, really good. Now you get to the third round, and this is where both of them. This may just be a case of people kind of like-minded people, right? People having the same sort of idea. They both get into what I'm gonna call sort of a stage play type of thing, right? You have Nitty and Jay doing basically, Dre and Eminem guilty conscience type of thing, right? And as they kind of circling around talking to, right? Yeah. Now, okay, what was everyone's initial reaction to that? Let's talk about it.
I ain't gonna lie, when it was in that, I thought it was cringy. I thought they thought it was cringy. Personally, I didn't like that. I didn't really like that.
Right.
I don't know. I don't feel like they needed to pull from that. Listen to me. Are you kissing her cheek? Smearing her lipstick? Slip this in her drink. All you gotta do is nibble on this little bitch's earlobe. Like niggas ain't have to. I feel like they was wilding so much in the first two, and the third run they like, man.
Yeah.
I feel like they probably got lazy in the writing process. Like, man, fuck it, let's do the guilty conscience flow. Right. I didn't like the third round. I
got mixed reviews on the third round. Casual fans over 25 thought it was genius.
I did see people say it was. Yeah, I did see that though. I was saying niggas say it was fire.
I've seen a lot of that, but
anyone 21 and older has no idea what was going on.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna be honest. It was super. It was a lot. It was cringe. Yeah. And I ain't gonna front. My first thing watching this battle, the cameraman was going crazy. Like, I don't know what
was fire.
Niggas was that
nigga
shit.
was doing
I'm
a
like,
lot. Yeah, he was doing
these
a lot.
niggas got the budget for this.
The budget
Smacking
was
them came
different.
through. Niggas, the nigga was on the floor. Then the nigga was like on the side.
That nigga was doing a lot. I'm like, is this nigga on the ground right? Like this, the views? I was like, wait, what's going on?
I'm like, yo, did they have him like, on a
that nigga got a raise that night. Whoever was the cameraman, boy, that nigga got a raise, son. That was crazy.
They had him on like a sting harness, like he was jumping around. There had to be something going on because these angles.
That was like the Jerry Springer type niggas. Like, when they about to run backstage and this cameraman just flip and start running. Yo, the cameraman is just bust out and do a quick 40 real quick with you. Like with the whole camera.
With a 32-pound camera on his shoulder. So shout out to my man that was doing that. But all right, DNA and Don do a similar thing. They have Gary come out, right? DNA plays this. He owns this Gary thing that people kind of threw at him, right? And I thought that was dope. I thought that was
new gimmick, the Gary gimmick. I like what Geechi put him over with that gimmick.
Definitely.
Let's look at Geechi. Everybody call him Gary now. So that was the Gary with the glasses shit.
That was Gary with the glasses with the tape in the middle.
Okay.
Giving the This is why DNA is one of the guys.
I ain't gonna front. I like this the one time. This the one and only time. I'm not gonna lie. I like the Mexican bars from Don. Like usually it's cringy, but DNA was throwing him the alleys. Like DNA was giving that nigga the crazy alleys, and Don was just catching them shits every time. Like
right.
He
says something like something about mentioning pitching drugs or whatever. He's like, yo, he's like, my people still selling it before it was legal. The way he said it.
He said, nigga, they made drugs legal before my people. I was like,
right. That was crazy. I'm like, yo. That was dope, man.
That nigga was going crazy.
Don definitely shined in that battle. It was dope, man. It was a dope set it off battle too. I was like, because my I think everyone's perception of this, and we can revisit this comment, is that this is not an event that we count, quote unquote, right? For the end of the year rankings, it doesn't affect anyone's standing or anything. So most battle rap fans came into this like, all right, we get events every other week. Just about this is just another event. But man, they made us care about this, and this one set the tone. It's a perfect battle to set it off, man. This is perfect.
This I ain't gonna lie. Even though I'm not counting this, it's some matches that I want to see now. I want to see because of these. Absolutely. If that makes sense.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean,
who did y'all have winning that? I ain't gonna front. I had DNA and Don taking that 2-1. I had them taking it round 2 and 3. Mm-hmm. I thought Rum. They got the first, it was crazy, but I think the second was super close. Like that was like a 10-9 round, and the third kind of was like a 10-8 round to me.
Yeah.
I had Rum in them the first and a second.
Me too. I had them the first and second. I thought the second was the one where I just the ISO screens were
yeah, them ISOs were pretty crazy.
Yeah. Them ISOs helped Rum Nitty out a lot.
Oh my God. What? When he got to take he had the basketball in his hands for like 5 or 6 plays, and he just shot all greens, in my opinion. Like
the ISOs at this event was like the battles was crazy. When niggas got ISOs,
nasty.
They took full advantage of the shit. Like
what?
Like, I'm finna really show niggas.
It was really one of them clear out the lane joints. Like,
but like I said, that battle was way close. I think like I said, I'm not mad if somebody take Jay and Rum because they was cooking. Like this battle is a preference kind of, but Don and DNA to me was just cooking. I thought Jay. The thing I didn't like about Jay and Nitty, even though they was fire, I didn't think they really like meshed as well as like DNA and Don. Like DNA and Don felt like a pause. They felt like a tag team.
Right.
These niggas just felt like two niggas that showed up that could really rap really, really well together and adjust together. But DNA and Don sound more like a team.
Absolutely.
I think it was the fact that niggas remember they got switched too. They had to like these niggas had to prepare in like 2 weeks. Remember they had them niggas supposed to be battling Clips and Your Honor. So
yeah,
maybe that kind of went into it too.
Nah, that's a good point. But yeah, all in all, a pretty good battle. I like it as a set off battle.
Everybody hit them likes. We almost 500 people in here. Hit them likes. Come on.
Yeah, definitely hit the likes. 438 to be exact, man. Shout out to all of y'all. I'm gonna get to a couple of donations real quick. Everlasting, $5. Shout out to the whole clique and team. Appreciate you. Now you said chick there. I cleaned it up for you because I know you meant click and team, not chicken team. Because that's weird, man. K9 for the $5 says shout out to the whole squad. Hashtag truck life. Hashtag on the road with it. Appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? All the truck drivers, man, everybody out there, man. Salute to all of y'all. Now, let's get to the next battle. Because I'm going to be honest. Right. These middle three battles, Tony Bro watched them over, and I got transcriptions, nigga. I got transcriptions. Because these next three, these next three battles, bro, this is some of the best shit any of them have said, in my opinion. Yeah. I don't know why we saved this for the 2-on-2, but this is some of the best shit anyone here has written in these next three battles. So let's get to Avin Fonz versus Lou Castro and K-Shine.
Hey, yo, big dog.
Yes. Hey, yo, big dog.
Hey, yo, big dog. Hey, yo, big dog. Oh, this was one of the ones right here. This was one of the ones right here. I ain't gonna lie. Whew.
Absolutely.
If I would count a 2-on-2 that could help elevate a nigga, yo, Fonz and Lou got elevated from this. Easy.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Easy.
Hey, I think it was somebody said Q Davis said it was real rap and anarchy before we got to
yeah. Tony, you jumped the gun there. Oh, yeah. I see what you tried to do. Salute the beat up, but I see what you tried to do there. You tried to
there's no reason to do that.
I see what you tried to do.
There's no reason.
Let's rewind real quick now. Let's introduce
anarchy versus real rap.
Real rap. Yeah. Interesting battle, and this was the battle I thought that everyone was talking about how the styles would contrast. I think everybody sort of figured Sikh and Dot styles naturally kind of fit together. We didn't know what we was going to get from Arsonal and Sikh, although the matchup was intriguing. Now, first round was on Sikh and beat
round.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And you know what? And you rewind it. They was definitely saying stuff, man.
They was saying, look, I'm gonna say this about these brothers.
They was saying stuff. Here go.
We do this.
I'm gonna say this about these brothers. We're sick of them. They was saying shit, but they wasn't in an all-star game form. I think Arsonal and them was having more fun in them and doing more, trying more shit. It was like these niggas was in B-Dot and real sick pockets, so it's like they wasn't coming out of their shell as much as these niggas was.
Pose, I'm gonna be honest. These real sick, my guy, but it sounded like they was rapping over like a Mob Deep beat or something. Like
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
it sounded like Shook Ones or something. It sounded like they just showed up to rap. Like, all right, we can rap better than you. But Arsonal, they showed, nigga, we could do everything else better. And what Arsonal lacked, Kid Chaos made up for. Like the filler that Arsonal usually have, Kid Chaos was right there to trim that out. And the boring, spots, long, dry spots, Kid Chaos had, Arsonal was right there to clean that up. So they was perfect.
Yeah. So round one, I think we got that. I'll knock him out. You put your boy in front of me. I own the kid with these knuckles. I got joint custody. I thought that was dope.
That was hard.
What he said, the Molotov flipping confident, but y'all get caught with it. Snipers got to measure the breeze. That's what I'm on with him. Now the bullet, just like his raps, this shit is long-winded.
That was hard.
Fire. And then it was like, all right, you know what? And they was getting it out of the flows. I thought this was one where I did the caffeine comments, right? I'm gonna be honest. The caffeine comments is funny because it was like, soon as they started rapping, people was like, yo, you could have swore they just dropped Illmatic in that chat. Boy, listen. But I think that the cadence kind of caught people off guard and shit. Like, nah, they can really rap. You know what I mean? How much they styles complement each other was dope. They got different methods. Chaos is content fill. Arsonal is content with filler. They like a chick getting lip injections. That shit was cool. I was like, all right, that's cool. But it was a lot of rapping to get there, right? This is a lot of rapping to get to these things. Let's talk about.
To be honest, I just don't feel like I feel like they was like all the stuff you read out was amazing, but in these kind of situations, these all-star, this is an all-star game. You gotta wow the fans. You have to have like a room rocker. You gotta have one, like this is like that kind of moment. It's like a moments match. So even though they was rapping really well, it's just Arsonal and Kid Chaos was just all over the place. The fact when Kid Chaos jumped into the bag, where he was like, "I'm gonna get disrespectful," and he was like, "I'll fuck the shit out of your mom, Arsonal. I can't do this."
Like
that shit was funny as hell. They was killing it.
That was dope. First round was definitely dope, man. I was like, well, how are they gonna balance the styles? Obviously, talking about anytime the two guys talked about how different their style was, and they sort of played off of that to imitate something like you said. It was like dope. It made for good moments. But he said some shit like the heckler heckled, then he get the heckler cotch. Like, oh shit, I see Sikh. He gotta catch the shot. The Desert Eagle beak. Now open your chest. Don't care what kind of pecs you got. And then Arsonal said some shit. Bugging. He said, I bought 2 Rolexes on the back end, but you'll catch that on my second watch. I said, what?
You catch that on the second watch?
Wait a second. What? Yeah. I didn't know how lyrical we was about to be. I didn't know. But that was one
rapping.
Of those, bro.
They was rapping.
Them niggas, them niggas was in a. Yeah, I didn't know them niggas gonna be so good, man. Them niggas might have to be a real team after this shit, man.
Yeah.
When the world opens back up, like,
it's the perfect contrast because Kid Chaos is he's so intricate, and then Arsonal is just straight to the joint. So when they go back and forth, like we jab the meanest, a swing, I have him leaning, knock him out the next week, and I'll beat your ass for leaving. Like Arsonal delivering that line is like it's perfect. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And also, and also this is like a perfect turnaround for Kid Chaos, man. Coming off the loss he just did against Danny. Yeah. This was like a great momentum changer. You know what I mean? Like coming in there and just showing, that he could really rap. And them and Arsonal was a good team. So this was kind of a good win.
Definitely.
How did y'all have it?
I got Arsonal and Chaos winning. I think probably all 3.
Yeah, I got to win in all 3, low key.
Yeah.
What's the name of them turned up in the third though? My nigga Geechi, not Geechi. My nigga B-Dot. He tried to get niggas over, trying to get hype. Told niggas over. But it just wasn't enough. He tried to really get over, nigga.
He was.
I told you, nigga. Like trying to go to the crowd. It just didn't. He was wilding.
He was.
But it was just too late. My nigga was like, y'all is wilding, but it's already 2-0 low key.
I thought that third was one of them ones though.
But them niggas was that third was.
They was wilding like that. I think Sikh had some pocket where he's like, you die quitting or die trying. That's the ultimatum. Woke him up and I chose violence with the violent route and the vulgar language. No gray hoodie. A red hood is what the homie stay with. This turban, a different cloth. I know that's a loaded statement. The way he put that together though, different. His flows, Sikh's flows is crazy. Like,
now his flows is crazy, but I just feel like this wasn't the battle for that. Like what you just said was fire, but it wasn't the battle for that. Like that wasn't supposed to be in this battle. I think he kind of should have shot a little bit after the Mike P battle, but what do you feel about this one? Like,
how did y'all?
B-Dot has had 2 close battles to start the year off. Do you think this one is counting? I don't know.
Nah, I don't count. I'm not counting these in the individual.
Okay.
They clearly better as a solo. Like, I mean, that's the one thing about them is like they probably just better off being a solo. Because saying the things that like B-Dot and Sikh had to say to each of them being alone ISO completely is a different story, right? But I'm gonna tell you what. When Arsonal did that, I'm here to snatch everybody your confidence out of your consequence.
Oh, that's your consequence. Yeah.
And then Sikh was like, I ain't competent, combat conscious shit. I'm a competent combination of comic books to flatter you like compliments. I said, what? That's it. That was fire. I threw shit at the screen. I'm bugging, bro. What?
Nah, them niggas was wilding.
Come on, man.
Let me ask you a question.
Fire.
We 3 battles in so far, and we argued two battles in so far, and we got 2 other ones. Do you think the fact that it was no pressure coming into this card, being that everybody viewed it as an all-star game and gave the battlers more comfort to really just rap?
Right, I think so.
Yeah. I think that's true. I think it gave them a space to be creative. Like, I don't know if we get some of these concepts if the culture was like, yo, if y'all lose this, we gonna bring it into the champion of the year profile. And it wasn't that type of pressure. It was
I don't even think the rollout leading up to this wasn't even pop. Like, niggas, I heard niggas talking about it, but it wasn't in the, I got to see this type bag. It was just more like niggas is starting to understand this is an all-star game.
Right.
Let's just watch these 2-on-2. So it seems like that made niggas go like crazier, like for some reason. I don't know why, but niggas wild.
Right. I think that just made that took the pressure off, and it was like, yo, let's just go
no pressure. Right.
Make some moments, man. Just go ahead and make some moments, man. I like the battle a lot, man. I like Kid Chaos and Arsonal more because of their performance and all of that too, but they also had stuff to say. Sikh and B-Dot can rap, and those Arsonal matchups look great in my opinion. Arsonal and B-Dot, clearly whatever little tension was on stage with y'all is dope. And then
it was a work. It was a work. Even though B-Dot looked super emotional, I think it was a work.
Yeah.
We won 3-0. Like, B-Dot was wild. I don't know what my nigga. I think the nigga cost them the third by doing that. Like,
you think so?
Low key, like, I think, because they was wild, and I think he cost them the third by going to the camera and doing that.
Yeah,
we won.
They was getting killed on the votes. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they was.
So you so like what? Like you would grow, but all that barkers was stopping you. I tend to see niggas with Arrested Development, and I know you roll with a cop or two. I said, man, this nigga is talking. Oh, yo, Arsonal dressing sick on that jersey. I like it. I do. I like that.
Yeah, that was crazy. He broke down his legacy. That was crazy.
I liked it. You know what I'm saying? All right. So that battle was dope, man. And now, like, because we in the middle of the event at this point, and it's like, yo, what is about to happen next? And then we get to the next battle, which was shoot, was it?
It was the security.
Oh yes, it was.
My nigga Av and Fonz. Heavyweights. Lou and Sean. I don't think they had a name, but
right.
Zip the Pot. We're gonna call him Zip the Pot.
Yeah, Zip the Pot. They probably hate that. I don't care what you guys hate.
Yeah,
so what?
We just gonna punch through it.
Right. This battle was crazy. This, to me, I hate saying classic too early, but this right here, that felt like a classic. That just
that was
a classic. This probably I ain't gonna lie. This is probably up there with all-time 2-on-2s.
Yeah, nah, it is.
Yeah, it has to be.
Now, what I want to say about this first round, though.
Right.
The first round, when I see these little niggas come out, 2 jackets. What's the name? Mike was off, I think, wasn't it?
Yes, Lou's Mike was doing weird stuff. Yeah.
Sure. So I'm hearing like gripping with the tool, making on the move, tools on the like they both doing the gripping on the tools together. So I'm like, but I was like, I see the animations they doing,
right?
But they working so fast. I don't know I'm literally looking at my phone like, what is going on? Or they wilding though. Yeah, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is these niggas? They wilding, but what's happening right now?
Right.
That's how them niggas came out. Like, I'm like, yo, what in the fuck am I watching with niggas? Gripping on 2, I finna move. They slapping the ground. 2 on the roof.
Slapping the
what the fuck?
Them niggas was bugging it.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, what is going on? So I didn't. The first round I had to go back to.
Yeah.
Lou Mike was fucked up, and then
have what he said through God's grace. Pray they don't give me that odd face chopper with the light shining on it like a car chase. I said, oh yeah. Let's get in that bag. Let's get in that bag. Yo, you sound like Twork. No, you sound like Twork. Thought that was a dope way to start it off. The Friday.
Oh yeah, you said that was hard.
I meant Friday after next because the landlord a bitch. Like what? And then we got the A Big Dog. Root to the Q's, by the way. Like, we definitely sharing that. That's a viral clip amongst, my fraternity, man. Shout out to the Q's. But I heard this nigga quit cigarettes. Well, it's lit for him. One pull from this cig, you gonna make it back to Virginia Slim. That was fire. That was the one.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was the one. And so first round in the books.
Niggas is cooking, son. God damn.
Them brothers lost about 600 calories in the first round.
Bro, them niggas was doing a lot. Like, I'm like, nah.
Work. Now we get to Av and Fonz. Oh man.
My heavyweights.
God. Out the gate, the first 16. I'm like,
what?
Damn. What?
42 the door like Martin apartment. God. Bro.
Martin apartment. Martin apartment. Ain't that better flow. It just hit different, dog.
Like, shit. Like, that nigga
Fonz kind of like, God. Like, he got it. Like, I don't. Fonz
shit.
Right.
Like, oh, shit.
Let him test me. I'm checking the stage. You go from wild strong to wild pussy. That's naked and afraid. What? What?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
That was crazy.
I did what I had to do. I ain't worried about you being in the class with you. Because if I had to shoot Mortal Kombat, start with the fatality, and at the end, I'm dragging Lou. What?
Oh my!
What is going on at this point?
I ain't gonna lie. When he said that, my nigga, I swear to God, I dropped my. I'm like, oh nah, hold on. This nigga, what?
Fucking wilding on these.
The first 24 was ridiculous.
I couldn't believe he did that in the first 24. Like, yo, what? How you start out around like this?
Now you trying to balance around with gimmicks. Lou demeanor, jewelry cleaner. The nigga is shine dependent. What?
Heavyweights.
What? Are you crazy?
Heavy fucking weights.
Really? In a 2-on-2? Come on, man.
Guess he got the wrong hangman letter.
Come on, man. Oh, and let's not even talk about the what? Get rid of Shine. Get rid of Shine's sons. Then his son gonna get 8 in the center. You cook
what about the license and registration?
That's on point. No wonder why they booking
the window like license and registration, something like that. He said a license and registration line. That was crazy,
bruh.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on,
Dave,
man.
That first round, I ain't gonna lie. I gave it an avid fight. It was wild in that first.
No tripping. I'm with the fish wreck too.
So
you get beatboxing with the ruler. Y'all the Get Fresh crew. You know Fonz got them. Fonz and Ab, they be styling, bro. They was doing a lot of that shit that ain't that better.
Them niggas was fire, son. God,
come on, man.
Flow. Yeah.
Working with that bat like Commissioner Gordon. Oh
yeah, the commissioner. First to put him work with the bat like Commissioner, and them niggas don't even move.
They chilling. They chilling.
They stand in one spot just talking to these niggas.
That nigga. Oh man, that Commissioner Gordon line was crazy, my nigga. Man. Oh my gosh, when he said that, I'm like, oh yeah, that did it for me. Cool.
Yeah. So first round heavy, performance heavy for Lou and Shine, and then I had to remind myself, right? Like during a battle, sometimes I'm like, yo, we really got 2 more rounds of this. What? Yeah. What are we doing? We come out in the second round, and this to me was the most creative moment of the night. The mimicking angle, the mimicking segment that Shine and Lou Castro did was in the clouds. And
I don't even like that when niggas do that, but they was doing it perfectly.
Perfect. It was so dope, bro. Like, and then the stops and the pauses at K-Shine trying to rap, Lou's mimicking him in the back, and he keeps looking at him, and the pauses was perfect. It was perfect.
That was dope, man. I'm like, these niggas, they was practicing this shit.
Yeah. And then the bar on that one, the stain on him, exchange on him, shirt over the head. I changed on him, old school URL trailer. I rain on him.
Yeah.
God.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Nigga, what? Oh, listen, bro. Listen, man. You want to talk about capitalize on the situation? Lou Castro.
Yeah.
Lou Castro really capitalized on this, man.
BX.
Big Nite. What was it? Johnny Bravo
he
line?
Definitely I felt like they was picking on him though the whole time.
They was.
niggas was on him. I guess Fonz and K-Shine has to happen. Like that gotta happen.
Yeah.
That's one of the battles that I seen it and I seen them live like going against each other. Yeah, that gotta happen. That gotta happen.
They fake might have to break these up. Like let my nigga Ab get a little Lou real quick.
Exactly. Man. They may as well break the work up. You know what I mean?
Ab and Lou don't really got a storyline though. Like Fonz and K-Shine got a storyline.
That's a story. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Big Max anomaly. This how wicked I'ma be. I got the stick in high school and never used it again like geometry. Yeah, Lou. Yeah. That's what we here for. That's what we here for, Lou. Yeah.
Shout out to Lou. He was doing his thing.
And then
K-Shine. The Shine though. Like Shine a vet.
Bruh.
Legend.
Bruh. Come on, man. Shine been in this game for over a decade, man. The knees ain't bad at all. Like he's no fatigue right now. He's
still in his prime. Fake might still be in his prime.
Yeah,
he's definitely in his prime.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh. The Av and Fonz second round. We still in these bags, man. Like you see how many out this clip disperse, whip the pot. This nigga better hope his whip reverse hit the dirt. Bro. I'm saying, oh man, what? Come on, bro. It was
second,
bro.
The second.
Yeah,
second was almost crazy too.
Yeah. Second was cold. Second was cold.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, look, it was a lot of dope lines. It wasn't too much front door stuff. I mean, most of the stuff that I heard was good. Even like the Shine flips, we heard Shine get flipped all the time. But the jewelry appraiser, I'm looking at Shine through a scope. Like I hadn't heard anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was dope. Then they did a clothesline. Now they kind of scared me. Y'all some big dudes be trying to.
Bro, these brothers. This is one of the best works in battle. Like. These niggas was working like the little part where they big dog when it was on
yeah.
And you still felt the ease like, oh, this not gonna go left. Like this shit fire. Like you can tell it's not gonna go left. They still in character.
Yeah.
That part was fire. Like all this shit, this battle was fire.
They was letting everything happen. It wasn't no petty get out my face, son type of moments. Av and them got close. Av respected the energy when they was going after him. It's like, yo, this is an all-star game, man. Let's let everything happen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was cold, man.
This was.
Why you looking at me like, nah, that little 7 was fire.
Yeah. To me, what's the top 3 tag team matches of all time?
The top 3, we know where the clouds is at.
Yeah, well, I know what you about to say, but say it.
You know where the cloud, like we can't even reach that height.
Is that one?
Let 2 peek in his mouth. Like, Surf about to cry back with Surf crying.
What? That nigga went crazy.
That'll never be reached. Like we know a nigga can't. Like bro, that's arguably one of the best like that can't be reached. But after that,
you passed out in that room.
After that, what about that? Even the Averb, my nigga, Averb and Hitman versus K-Shine and DNA was crazy.
That was a goodie.
Yeah, I like that one.
That was a goodie.
Niggas don't really bring that up, but that was fire.
That was crazy. They tried to bring a nigga out from his hood, and he was like, "Psych." That was
Geechi and B-Dot versus A Ward and Loso. That shit was that was only last year. I was
last year. I gotta let that one grow.
Yeah, I gotta let that one marinate a little bit. But that was
incredible.
This one, that one was incredible. That one was up there too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
This one got to be up there too.
This one has to be up there. Like, who you shitting, nigga? They said you got shot. You said you got in a fight, but decided to bite instead of hit a nigga. Cool with the ex, but he's still a bitter nigga. Like that. All right, this is what are we doing? What are we doing? The ISO screen on Fonz was healthy. When Ab started, it was crazy because, you know, to me, Fonz and Av sort of they really do complement each other. There's a little bit more seasoning on Av's, like, you know what I mean, like content and shit. It showed a little bit, but it wasn't that much of a reach where it's like, nah, one of these dudes is clearly, you know, in the clouds or whatever, right? So I would love to see how they actually put that together, because some of them lines I'm like, damn, son, I feel like Av might have wrote that. Other lines I'm like, I feel like Fonz might have wrote it. It's different, but it's similar, you know what I mean?
They have similar styles too, so it's like that shit was perfect. Like them niggas.
I see a lot of people like this top tag team question. Pause, man.
A lot of niggas got that that I seen my nigga Prove Me Wrong said that Cake Life versus Marvin Quest.
That was crazy. Was up there.
That's up there. God damn.
Up there.
Quest and Marv still got the nasties. See, I don't know. So worst body bag was them
niggas
versus
got beat half to death on the other end. Remember they got dragged by the big Jerzey. Like my niggas twerking. I don't know. That cancel out they shit.
Somebody said NW.
I don't know, man. Briz and T-Top killed Chilla and Magic, man. Split screen like GoldenEye. That was.
But that was crazy.
Oh, God.
Damn. Oh shit.
Yo.
Look the scene like the shit with DNA and K-Sean said, and we looking side to side, and they spinned around. That shit was crazy.
I think that's the AFB. I think it's AFB.
Oh, that's it. Oh, if that's that one, man, yeah, that might. That okay. Yeah. That might be up there. That one, he said, side to side. Them nigga, that shit was funny as hell. So they was wilding.
The next one, all right. So that battle to me is, I mean, look, I'm
gonna watch that. I'm actually gonna watch that one.
That's gonna be one that people go back to, man, because that was dope. Now, Geechi and Swamp, Carolina Blue, Triple C's versus.
Hold on, before this, something got announced though.
Oh yeah, there was an announcement. Yeah, Jay Black.
We can't skip over that.
No, we cannot Eurostep that.
Jay Black did the hold his earpod shit he do, and then they went to
Jay Black, my guy, bro. Son, what you know? That nigga be holding that shit like he a Secret Service agent.
Black, nobody believes he was talking to you.
Yeah, like nobody believes this Black. Like, go to earpod. They did an announcement. You just hear Geechi talking.
Right.
I'm a street nigga. I really beat these niggas up on my crib. Then you get to who it is. So you like, yo, who the fuck is he talking? I'm like, is it Mike? I'm like, it gotta be a street. It can't be Mike P, because I heard him and Mike P going at it.
Right.
I'm like, who could it be? This is what Brooklyn do. Your man pops up in the trailer. So my instant reaction was
crazy.
Like,
that man.
It didn't break my room on Sunday night. I'm like, man.
Hold on, nigga.
Your room was still intact.
What you mean they ain't break your room? Math and Geechi? They ain't get you hyping up.
The room was still
the room stayed where it was.
Everything was still intact.
Everything. All right, hold on, nigga. Did the window at least move a little bit?
Bro.
Nah, nothing, bro. I was in the confused, like, wait, my nigga Math back? I was in that bag. But how do y'all feel about this battle, though? I'm doing it.
First off, wait. Before you even get in the battle, before Jay Black was halfway even announcing it, my head comes like, man, I don't give a like 60% Geechi.
What?
Like realistic, what Math do? Like realistic, has he won? Like, is he in the eons and niggas? Like, what has he done? Like, he was breaking a nigga down.
Yo, he was trying to break this nigga down to the molecule.
He got in his pocket where he just said entertainment 50 times. So we talk about entertainment, right? Like when Math Hoffa with entertainment, it's like a thing like when it gets in your head, it's like how does that thing even make sense? Like, have we really seen Math be entertaining? Like in a real reality. I'm talking about a real reality, of the entertainment. Like that's not a guy that you would even think like 70% Geechi could beat him. Like he not even want to like
talking crazy.
Yo, but then hold on, Tone.
Nunu shit was hitting hard.
Nunu like an eviler surf, my nigga, and she fire too. So she like, I got Geechi clear. I'm like, yo, what? Yo,
yeah, they was violating.
Nigga ain't even finished announcing the matchup. Niggas they just went on a full Math breakdown. So that was crazy.
Yo, so Surf buries Math for about 5 minutes straight.
It was 10 minutes because
it was like 15. Look,
it was just a burial. I've never seen a battle get announced and somebody get buried like that. Like just. And poor Jay Black, because Black was just sitting there like, well, we've seen him be able to.
Yeah, like
when did we really? Jay Black should have took the middle seat between because you ever you ever was a kid and you ever seen like a movie where they had the angel on the left shoulder and the devil on the right shoulder?
That was the bag that was
It's like, yo, you threw Nunu next to Surf and she like turning up with Surf, so it's like, oh man. They went 15 minutes of raw deep dive. They jumped into his career. They jumped into. Hold on, this way it got even worse. Yeah. The nigga kept calling the Method Man battle a studio battle. He said, "Yo, these niggas met up, rehearsed the song in the studio, sat with an engineer, had the shit mixed, like."
Is that a battle realistically? Like, is that in the eons realistically? What is the eons? Like, why did he keep?
He's like, well, when you talk about, and this is the word I love, is that Surf, you are a legend, and this is why I fuck with you, bro.
Surf, one of them
he
niggas,
immediately made me mad again, right? Like because he's like, but, like in the echelon, like in the echelon, the upper echelon is like the top echelon of real, like the people like that really do this, like myself and like Hitman and like you know, because you know you got to bring up Hitman, it's like me and like Hitman and like
he ain't no Hitman.
It's like, you know, like, but what has he really done? We never seen a real Hoffa though, or like a real math, right? Like, so after he gets done with this realistically and upper echelon real math bag, Hoffa comes out of nowhere, Dodgers jacket,
in a Dodger suit, yeah. Nigga, you trash. I'm like, wait, that literally threw me. I'm like, wait. The niggas in the bro, I was like, wait, what? I'm in the build. It was like some real wrestling shit.
You trash. And then it was like security. That shit was funny as hell. So how did they get in the watch bag? Like, how did
it's AP? Surf just got into the bag. Like, yo, this is AP.
It's AP. Like this really AP though. Like that's
that
fake.
shit you got on is trash. Like he started getting in those bags.
Right. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be 100% transparent, 1,000 right now. Surf my guy. If you got it, I know that's an AP. I know it's real. He got to make the suit match the AP because he had like the wedding, like the best man just got out of Vegas. It's like hangover nigga.
Good said in the chat. This nigga Surf look like he bust tables.
Nigga Surf like he worked at Red Lobster with that shit, man. Come on now, bro.
That nigga Good had me crying.
You know that point in the point in the wedding after everyone does the electric slide, like that's what Surf.
That nigga had to going home like the after hours suit on. Like, all right, I'm gonna roll up. We going to IHOP. We going Waffle House. What we doing?
So the aftermath pops up, right? Surf's is like I'm just like in reality, realistically, I'm just a commentator. Like he really ain't even used the time to talk about Gotti. See, this is what I'm talking about with Matt. Like he still was committed to the burial of Matt, and that's why this nigga Surf is one of them dudes, bro. He's one of the guys. You got like what? After all of that, bruh, I was
wild.
He said this is AP, and Nunu was like, "Oh, this is a pink face Rolly. This is pink face."
Oh yeah, she threw her shit up. Yeah,
she had it.
Dave Black was just like champion. Like I'm just like yo, nah.
Shout out to Black, man. Shout out to Surf. Shout out to Nunu.
My God, man. So no, that
was a dope moment, man.
That announcement was made. I do just to go back to the original thing. I actually like the battle a lot. This is a perfect type of situation for Math. He thrives in these areas. I've said it before. When Math has something to say, to someone, or there's a bigger message at play, and everyone's counting him out. This is where he comes. Like this is where he shines. This is where he shines. He thrives in this exact atmosphere. So I like the battle a lot based on that.
But look, I'm gonna be honest with you. All right, before this 2-on-2, before I even watched the 2-on-2 and it got announced, I was like, all right, I like this. I was thinking the same thing you said. But then when we jumped in this 2-on-2 and I seen how he was talking to Twork and they just shot a video last week together, I have no doubt in my mind. It's too much angle. It's a lot of angles to talk about with Math that I never heard people talk about in a Geechi Gotti way before.
Yeah. No, exactly.
And in my brain, I have flashbacks to that. You went to Cali without your gun? That's remember that? The T-top shit where it got bad for Math?
Yeah.
I don't want it to get in that type of... I always think about that battle.
Yeah. T-top, as I recall, T-top, the gun butting in the end, right? The hitting him with the gun at the end, and shooting him in the head. Like it was nasty up there for Hoffa. All right. Now,
wait. So, Posey, wait. Before we get to the 2-on-2, this battle really ain't like move you at all. Like it got announced, you just like, all right.
Only because I know Math history, like his recent history on URL is not one-on-ones because his 2-on-2's been pretty decent. Been falling short, like he always falls short. So hopefully he come back on his shit, man.
Right.
Hopefully come back on his shit.
That nigga Hoffa delivery, like Math, Hoffa delivery is crazy. That shit going hit in one of these caffeine rooms. Like I'm telling you, that shit gonna hit. So niggas could sleep on Math if they want. I hope Geechi don't go in there playing because like going there on some, like he about to battle. Like you know what I mean? Like how he did with Snake Eyes or one of these type. Nah, because you do that with Math on that caffeine stage. nothing to save you.
I don't think Geechi's gonna pull any punches for that battle for sure. He's gonna be prepared for it.
This up Geechi Alley, but like these type of niggas.
So that all happens, right? This whole thing happens, and then Surf, he does the one of the things he asked in the whole discourse is like, what was Math's last good round? Second round against Chubby Jag is fire, very fire. I mean, this is the second round was one of them ones. So that was my only.
He bought that up, and the nigga was like, "What?" He walked off and cried in that.
Yeah.
So niggas, everything my nigga Math was they was trying to get over with Math. Niggas was not having it.
Quick announcement before we get into the next joint. 617 in the chat. Appreciate everybody.
Salute, if you man. Leave a like, y'all.
Hit the like button on the way in. It definitely helps us out a lot. A couple of donations as well. Bout My Money TV, 99 cents. Appreciate it. You bought your money, you gave us 99 cents. That's fire. Links, 199 says NWX versus EFB is a classic. Sid Leonard for $5 says Twork and Ace, Trunks, and Go 10 Bar. All right. Shout out to everybody that just donating and things like that. Again, hit the like. It definitely helps us out a whole lot. Now, let's get to the next situation. And this is another doppelganger type matchup.
Right.
You got Geechi Gotti and Swamp. Versus Rock and Eazy. I believe that Geechi and Swamp actually set it off. I wasn't. I thought with Geechi and Swamp that they styles would mesh a little bit better than probably most people kind of thought. Neither one of those guys are like getting these deep lyrical trenches or draw out anything. They're very, very straightforward with the rhymes. Not in a simplistic way, but they get right to it, right? So
to it. Gin and juice braids. We noticed that off top.
Immediately.
We're like, okay.
Right. His name, the Captain. Let's see if he can take a Captain. I'll shoot up every room in Rock House, even the closets he trapped in. Like, we just right.
They went right to the gate and like they went right to the tranny board. Right to it. Like, that's when I was like, oh, I thought these niggas was friends. They just do the video too.
That's what I said. I'm like, wait, hold on. These niggas ain't just shooter. Little nigga, flip it top, villain proof. Like, them niggas went crazy on that shit. That's why I'm like, niggas start. I'm like, oh man, niggas start talking about Tay-Rock shorty.
Right. You fuck with a crackhead. She looked like she could sniff a whole coke by the can. Boy, look at her. And I don't know how you look at her and still see the snowfall. How is he comfortable getting all that scully from this man boy? Like, I said, what?
Bro,
like,
niggas went right to it, man.
They
got right to it.
I mean, shout out to Dew and Caution because they seem to be good sports about it. But damn. So Swamp and Geechi first round to me was dope. Definitely heavy on the personals and things like that. I was anxious to see what Rock and Eazy would respond with. I thought they was cool. To me, it was no question that the styles was going to complement each other. It would have been cool to have just a little bit more contrast, but they had some dope lines as well. When they said, like Rock said, I gave packs to slow movers. You know how many days I done waited? There's 2Ks off the perks. You know how many players I created that Eazy finished that off? I said, what? Like, yeah, that was fire. That was fire. I grabbed Rock off the rebound. Like what he said, I took the Henny bottle. I gave him the Henny bottle, beat down and shot it. I fell. I grabbed Rock off the rebound. That shit was dope. The COVID before the match, you better keep your distance and shit like that. It was dope. I still think Geechi and Swamp was a little bit more, in my opinion, the first round. Just a little bit. And then so look, I just felt like when you ISO screened it to Geechi, this was a difference in the battle. And
it got bad. I felt like Swamp kind of checked out of the battle after as the rounds went towards the third. I felt like Geechi just was in ISO killing these niggas mode.
Yeah.
Nah, Swamp was putting up some numbers. Swamp was doing his numbers though. But the Geechi's moment just stood out more to me. A little bit more than Swamp shit.
It's like you a nigga on stage and let Briz get his face socked, hop on cameras and he quick the name drop. Middle of the mall is where he got his chains copped. How I'm supposed to believe you a drug dealer and you couldn't even tell it was a fake rock.
Fake rock.
Talking to this nigga, man. What?
It was getting bad in that second.
Come on, man. The surf ain't your friend bars that people be saying to Rock are highly disrespectful. Anybody else notice that? When everybody get into this like Surf ain't really your man.
Yeah, they niggas do always do that shit on him.
He really
niggas be like, Rock ain't like. Niggas been using the same ain't gonna rock for a year.
For the always battles,
Yo, the shit be hitting though.
It always hit though. Surf, Surf ain't really your friend. He knew your change is fake, and you still let him wear them. How dare him? Trying to say y'all the brotherhood. Every event there in LA, you ain't even been to your brotherhood. Let's get this understood. Ask about Rock, he be sunning them. Drop 15 albums, ain't put you on one of them. I said, oh man, like
niggas.
Gotti got that. It's that Cube effect, bro. Like that shit. I don't know. Like how can Gotti be friends with these niggas still? Like the way he be talking.
I don't know. That was he be talking crazy to these niggas.
Wilding on them.
Come on, bro. Like so. Yeah, I think in this battle, to me, like Gotti and Swamp kind of clear in my opinion. Not the front or anything Rock and Eazy was doing, because I think maybe in a situation where you have a crowd, because both of them feed off of the energy from the crowd.
I like their first round though. They was really in sync. Like I like Geechi and not Geechi. Guns and Butter, whatever. I like their first round. It was cool.
Right.
It was in sync. I mind the edge in the first. But the rest of the shit, it was just, I didn't like that. It's a lesson in every gun bar. And they got a gun on me. I didn't like that. I did not like that.
No, this how you say it. Dickhead. I'm like,
nah, spin around on that dickhead.
You gotta spin around on that.
No, that Geechi said that. Geechi said that.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he actually said that, and that's why Geechi was.
Told him like, Rock, you gotta spin around on that dickhead. Like,
no, he said you gotta spin around. He said dickhead.
You gotta do what or what? Like I said, man.
Nah, easy, man.
Come on, bro.
That was a turnover, my nigga. That was.
That nigga said that was a turnover. Oh shit!
Definitely a backcourt. Now, all right. So let's get to what will go down as one of the most cringy main event battles in the modern era. This was
before we get to the battle though.
Cringe.
Before we get to this battle,
sure.
I want to talk about Calicoe and Murda Mook. Do this week. I want to talk about their week of battle, like what they've been doing this week.
Yeah, this week. Yeah, sure.
3 Letter Man been uploading these niggas every day playing on Instagram, just doing shit. Calicoe, I'm with the GOAT right now. We at Drake house. Niggas is literally every day they posting new shit, playing. Literally, I could tell they was not taking it serious. So they come to the fucking face off. Mook drunk outside. Hey. I can't bring this in. I can't bring my. I'm just saying, I can't bring it. You telling me you can't bring a drink? So the drink situation. So Mook, the face off. You could already tell.
Yeah.
Mook and Calicoe up there, alcoholics, drunk, playing at the face offs. They got there late because the face off didn't end until like 11 y'all time, right? Or like damn near 12.
Yeah, it
like
was
12,
super late.
okay.
Yeah, it was late. Yeah.
Because of Mook and Calicoe playing. Just they not taking this shit serious. Right. Mook does an interview afterwards. He like, this shit ain't, it don't matter to me. This is the all-star game. Like,
right.
So I already knew the niggas was not going to be in a bag. They came to LA to drink and fuck around. Literally. Like if you look at these niggas rollouts this entire week, it's been drinking, fucking around, and FaceTiming celebrities and going to the club.
But Mook kept trying to get us with this mind trick that he was actually serious. He does that like
wait. You skipped over a key part. You skipped over the actual face off with Mook. I didn't even realize Mook was a little lit until he was like, I don't know. I don't really want it to be like, I don't like that shit was fucking funny.
It's when we realized like he kept trying to start a sentence, but then he would forget and he would start like at the end of the day, like, what I don't understand is because when you said, but it's the way that it is, but like on the other hand, it was like, I
don't Calicoe, like, don't answer that.
But what are we really doing? Like,
he kept trying to bait T-Top, like, through that whole face. Like, he kept trying to bait T-Top, like, Top, what's wrong, Top? Like,
what you mean, King? That nigga was mad funny, son.
Like, tell her, like, it's still in him. Like, is it animosity? Because you got a zipper on your. You got a zipper on your mask. Like, what did I do, Top? He kept trying to bait Top this whole bro. I need y'all to really study that face off.
Right.
Mook was drunk. Calicoe came to play, and that's
nigga, the crazy shit. Calicoe looked like he was sober as hell. He just always with the bullshit.
He
so
just,
like,
whatever Mook on, he's on. Yeah, he in a Detroit bag. Whatever my man's on, I'm with.
He's just not a guy who's gonna diffuse anything. Like,
what y'all want to do? 3 minutes or 6 minutes? He like, are you even gonna remember? Like that shit was fun. Yo, I'm like, damn, son. Like that was crazy.
Different bag for sure. Now.
Get to the battle.
We get to.
We see Twork and T-Top. They come out black on.
Right.
What's my man name that do the clothing line?
M3S3. Those guys.
M3S3.
They come out with the joints on.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
Nah.
Murda and T. First of all, them niggas. Callan, what's the name, was taking forever, so they finally come out.
Right. Murda
with his murder jacket. Okay, Murda about to end up in his bag. He got an alternate costume of the Tay-Rock outfit.
The jacket was hard.
Yeah, he's got the black version now.
Yeah, and so I'm like, okay, he's gonna be in that same Tay-Rock bag, alternate costume.
Right.
Okay, cool. What do y'all feel about the first round?
Okay, all right.
Go ahead, Polo. Go ahead. Yeah.
The first round.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what Mook and Calicoe. I don't know. I don't know what the hell they was talking about. But
them niggas was literally just saying shit.
Yo, that shit was so funny though, son. Bro. Like I don't know what. And Twork and T-Top. I mean, they first round was good, but it was just like.
I feel like them niggas was wild. I was getting scared for Callan. I'm like, nah, these niggas.
Pistol sharper looked like a revolver chamber.
My ops was across the tail. I'm like, nah, these
walking
niggas
up the stairs, sneaky like a sneaky bastard, and he down the stairs in a slinky fashion. I mean, what Twork said, that shit was dope.
Yeah,
like
what?
Like, man, come on, man. I was praying the preachers came. I could probably get you a house in Jesus' name. Like, yeah. They was kicking up in the first. I'm like, okay.
Now the first, they clearly got the first. Like, I don't even think that was a debate.
Now, let me ask y'all something about Mook. Mook right now with the Briz and him storyline, him beating him. The fight.
He has to stop now.
Is he doing it too much, or should he scale back? Like, is he doing too much with that?
Yes.
Damn near a majority of his rounds be about.
Officially.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I think he was like Mook. You talking about Mook, right?
Yeah.
Specifically Mook. Low-key Calicoe too. Cal do the same shit.
I think Mook is like a counter writer in a sense. So I think he kind of predicted T-Top was gonna come in there and talk about. I'm gonna get to this too, but T-Top was gonna come in there and talk about what the fight or from his point of view. So I knew that Mook was just gonna counter right to that.
Yeah.
Because in the third, when he got off of that and he got in his rapping bag and was talking to Twork and all, he was going crazy.
He was dope, right? Okay, so let's get to because in the middle, what was it? The second round.
Wait, let's get to the second where this shit got cringy. Let's get.
That's where it got cringy, right?
I thought the third.
The third, no. The beginning of the third.
Hold on, wait, because T-Top jumped in the second round and he started talking about the hammer. Pause. And then he was like, and Riz had the hammer, and Mook was like, wait, hold on, we had the real hammer. We had nails.
You had an actual hammer.
Oh wait, this is battle rap. My bad. This is battle rap. Mook did not like that.
But nigga had a hammer, King.
Right.
Nigga, something happened to him.
He said he was going to use it. He said, I know he was going to use it. He said, what? Nigga, all right, my bad. This battle rap.
You gonna talk to me the whole bat? Like, what are you? You gonna talk to me the whole battle?
I think Twork cut short, and then that's when it went super left. Like I guess well, that's a choke. That's a choke right there. That's it.
Mook tried to do some shit where he's like, well, that's a choke, and that's your folks, and I gotta rhyme again. Like I'm gonna just.
I don't know what.
That was so cringy and hilarious.
That nigga was in a high school lunch type school. You know them bags. Niggas just cut you off when you. You choke, and now when I pumped it like I'm like, no, bro. You know that's not the format we do.
We don't do that. He tried to.
Yeah,
That's
I don't know what he's doing.
That's like playing 21 with one of these old school cats, and they just like come up with some like shit we don't even call no more. Like just start calling offensive fouls. You like, we don't play that way, bro. You bugging. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So he cuts them off.
Oh, the second round was he did the 250 shit. Somebody just
I'm telling you, all this happened in the second. He did the 250. Yeah. He did the hammer line.
Now the hammer's in the third.
Nah, Hammer's in the second. Hammer's in the third. Hammer's in the third. Hammer's in the second.
Oh, look. But I think it's the hammer.
Hammer's in the second, bro. This all happened in the second round. All of this shit happened in the second. Then in the third, when they started rapping, that's when T-Top started talking. They went second after T-Top.
They ended it off in that round, and Mook was fired.
The hammer's in the second.
It's in the third.
Why do you keep saying that?
But the cutoffs happened at the 250 part, right? And then when Mook and them finally start rapping in the third, I noticed that
when Twork choked a little bit, that's when Mook was like, all right, it's 250. Just start talking in the middle of Twork. Shit,
exactly. Right? But this is the problem, though, and this is what people I feel like are Eurostepping because Mook was just so vocal. Cal forgot everything. Are we we gonna gloss over that?
I don't even. I'm gonna be real. I don't know what the hell. Like I don't remember nothing Calicoe said in any of the rounds. Like that was crazy.
Bro, this battle was Twork. I mean, it was Mook versus T-Top.
Yeah.
Twork was security,
right?
And Calicoe was like that's this.
It was like one of them special referee matches. Like
what are we doing?
This was Mook versus T-Top, man. This was not these niggas. Like these niggas was just there.
Exactly. I'm like, man, and immediately in that third, I'm like, just set the fucking battle up so we can get this shit over with. Clearly, they got shit they want. Like, and Cal and Twork is just bystanders, like trying to support their man.
And Cal just rapping about like what happened to lead up to the nigga. I don't even think Cal rapped about them niggas. I got 1,500. I bought a package with it. I said, Smack, how much you give me for this battle? Like, he's not even rapping about them. He just rapping about situations that led up to this.
Yeah.
Smack, how much this battle going? How much you paying me? How much Mook get? He got 30. I bought a package. Like, he not even talking about these niggas.
That nigga said he bought 30. I bought a package. I brought a package with the buffs.
Yeah.
Like what?
So, but again,
there to rap. He wasn't even there to battle, man.
That was some veteran bullying shit I've never seen. No shit like that.
It was pure bullying.
Yeah,
pure.
Right.
And then it's like, and then at one point Mook is like, "I'm sorry." Remember that part?
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. It's battle rap. I'm sorry.
Nigga T-Top said, "I stop."
Like, okay, stop.
I was just talking about this with niggas. This I learned about the vets. If a vet that's the legend losing, he gonna make the battle nasty, unwatchable.
Ugly.
Like they're gonna make the battle nasty if they losing.
But the problem,
talking through your rounds, they're gonna do some shit. Like they're gonna make this unwatchable.
The issue with what they did is now they've elevated this into a cringy classic territory. Now it's an ENS and DNA world where it's just classic cringe that you just have to see. And when,
you gotta see it.
When Murda Mook says, "I'm sorry," I was crying. Because it was so full of shit. You already fucked up the entire battle.
I'm sorry.
Man. I apologize. What?
But Smack, I'm sorry, Smack. Like, my bad.
Come on, bro. So, but Mook finishes off the third like fire, in my opinion. That he had a little,
he had an ISO moment where he was cooking.
Yeah. He was cooking up. He was definitely cooking
up.
Now
was Mook constantly telling Calicoe like, "Nah, stop." When he was ball hogging, was that real or was that a part of the battle? Or is that like
he was?
This was improv. Like they just start doing that.
Bruh, he was Westbrook in his last year with the Thunder, like just doing everything, like just straight up, like stripping the ball out of his teammates' hands. Like, nigga, give me the ball. I'm going up the court. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he grabbing boards, assisting to himself, everything. It was just like, damn, Mook.
Battlers do not like Murda Mook.
I felt like he kind of had to because I ain't gonna lie, I don't know. Calicoe maybe was just turned up or maybe he was just turned off from the situation. But I felt like, you know what I mean? Like, I felt like he kind of had to do that. Or it would have been more cringy.
That was the reason that we heard the awkward laughter from Calicoe throughout the whole round.
He was just doing random shit. That shit was cringy, man. That shit was cringy.
That was crazy. Mook third was insane. The Walk of Fame line, the start, that was crazy. The third,
he had pockets, man. Mook is a one-on-one battler, bro.
He's strictly one-on-one.
This 2-on-2 shit is not him.
Maybe he could have hit it with T-Rex. Him and T-Rex would have been crazy.
But you know what this battle activated to? Mm-hmm. The Told Niggas clan. Told Niggas. All in the comments. The Told Niggas clan.
The Told Niggas clan?
My nigga Bill like out of pocket.
Y'all GOAT. Told y'all bitch ass niggas he not the GOAT. It's all them. That clan came out strong last night.
Oh yeah.
Told you this big nose nigga. This nigga's a clown. Big nose nigga. Like niggas in them.
Yeah, they was being very disrespectful. And I mean, I ain't gonna lie, they was being very. I'm just like, damn. I'm like, nigga, he just smoked Tay-Rock. He just he killed Tay-Rock. What are y'all talking about? Like y'all don't like.
That shit don't matter.
They've been.
Yo, this the crazy shit. I think it's some New York bias shit to be real with you.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that.
How did everybody else get a pass for losing? Whatever the case might be, Mook all of a sudden, that nigga Mook trash. Like I didn't understand that.
Nothing counted from the first 4 battles, and then Mook steps on the stage.
Count all of a sudden. Everybody in the comments see these niggas ass. Like what?
No, niggas.
No.
All right, Mook. I'm a Mook fan.
We're not about to do that.
I'm a Mook fan when I'm saying this. Mook battles be nasty. Like let's like it's like the rock shit was the rock shit was incredible, man. But Mook battles be nasty battles, man. Like he's like 1 for like 5. Like
he doesn't.
The nigga might be 1 for 5 with good battles.
He doesn't mind winning ugly though.
He comes from classics after classics.
He comes from that
not smack era, man. I'm talking about like URL era.
It's just because he beats people in like weird, like he beats his opponent, like he beat Iron Solomon in a 5-round rap battle.
Yeah.
He beat like it's weird, like he beats people with weird stipulations. Like nigga, nobody wants to hear a 5-round battle. Like what?
There's always some controversy. There's always something, but he comes from that era where winning ugly doesn't matter. I still won, and it's like I used to think that was just a defense tactic. I think Mook likes to win ugly. He likes a dirty type of matchup. Like a football game, the score is like 10-13 at the end. You know what I'm saying? It's muddy, like fumbles everywhere.
Like, Jones has that badge.
He loves that. Him and Jones, they come from that. They come from that.
Yeah, they come from that.
Because they from that. Yeah, that era, nigga. Anything was a win, nigga. A nigga choke the club. Everything gets shot. Niggas start shooting.
Right.
Anything. If you stand in, you won. Like anything was a win back then.
Exactly. Right. Like I can see it now. Somebody addressing Mook about a battle. Mook, I mean, niggas started shooting. So what though? I was done with my round. I won the battle. Like he gonna say that. That's his. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't care. So he come from that cloth. But no, classic cringe, man. Classic cringe. Oh, and we're not gonna Euro step this. Shout out to Caffeine and the good folks run the audio department and the cameras. I heard.
Smack.
Sminak. At the end,
Queens get the money. Tired of y'all niggas.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Y'all niggas talk about pistol whipping them in battles, pocket checking in. I even pistol whip Smack with the burn. Like niggas be violating my. Shout out to Queens, finally standing up for the niggas.
Right.
Like, Mook, little bitch, Smoot. Why you do that to my battle?
Right.
Like really checking niggas backstage.
Really
like
fuck the battle.
But did you see that in the 15 Minutes of Fame interview? They broke kayfabe.
They cleaned it up.
They broke kayfabe and they cleaned it up. Smack was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate it. Like that. It's my nigga though. They did this my nigga rollout.
This is my nigga though.
My brother is
right.
This is my brother rollout. You know that rollout.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, this is my brother. Yeah.
I'm gonna walk him to his car, son, and make sure he good. And they did that. Yeah, they tried to do that rollout, but they cleared it up.
Yeah,
that nigga Smack.
But
Mook apologized too for what he did. Too.
Right.
Apologized.
He know he was.
But T-Top did go to Twitter and said, "quote unquote," Mook is a bitch on Park. So that's a fade, head up fade. When a nigga put it on their hood,
that's true.
Fade on site. Yeah, so he said it's on Park.
Put it on the entire park. On the park. Yeah.
I didn't get why he didn't. I mean, why you wait? Like, I didn't get why you didn't do that in the battle. He's just talking all through your rounds. I would have just said it right there.
Yeah.
Well, you got to line that up.
That was the classic cringe, man.
Do you see a battle being brewed up between them two, or you think?
Absolutely. I think Mook on the ISO with T-Top is a very, very good battle in my opinion. I think that's a good battle.
Nah, that would be a good one.
Him and Rex have already battled and stuff, and they had a great battle in my opinion too. So it would make sense for the styles and for the type of rapper T-Top is. I don't necessarily want to see Mook up there against a lyrical miracle nigga. I just don't. I think Mook does his best work talking to people. I want to see somebody who could talk the same way. T-Top's one of the best guys, content angle-wise, out here. He could say shit that everybody's already said and make it new again. You know what I mean? And Mook can do the same thing. The battle makes sense in my opinion. That battle makes sense. All right. So let me get to a couple of donations. Appreciate it. Mark Baylor Jr. Salute to y'all. Thank you for the content. Appreciate you. Part of my back says address the spooky bar. They repeated. He was talking about the Eazy. No, he's talking about the Eazy and Rock situation. Like,
why do you want us to address that?
Sebastian, we talked about it.
Why you want to read that out loud?
Right.
What's up, Sebastian? What's good?
Victor Alexander, $5 says top tier media. Appreciate you, bro. Rex for $100. Salute to the team. Been waiting.
Rex.
Appreciate you, Rex, for the hundo. Then we got Lucci, $14.99. Cringiest third round of the year so far. Salute, fellas. Salute, Lucci. Appreciate you. Yeah.
Lucci.
Cringy as hell. But I listen, I am a firm believer that every battle rap event, in order to be a classic event, has to have a moment or two like this. This is okay. Because the event was already like a 10 out of 10, in my opinion. But then like some classic cringe on top of it, I'm cool. Like, this is a 10. To me, this card is a 10. To me. You could say, okay, the main event was messed up and all. I don't. It's classically bad. It is classically cringy. And for all y'all niggas that worship SM2, there's so many cringy moments in that shit. Enes and DNA is classic cringe. Like, it's
some of the cringe made SM2 what it was.
Exactly. Like, it makes it what it is. You know what I mean? It's still battle rap. And for exhibition game, this is up there. This is to me, and I'm going to let it breathe for a little bit, but to me right now, this is the best event I've seen since Gnome 9 in Houston. And that is a big deal. This to me, with the crowd, this is in the clouds.
This was better than the first Kings and Queens?
Yeah.
This is the best caffeine event I've seen.
I think so.
I'm going to go there. I'm not going to compare it to the other ones yet. I'm going to let it marinate.
Yeah.
It's the best caffeine event that I've seen, for sure.
Easily, yeah.
You think this is better than Kings and Queens, the first one?
The first one, yeah. I do. I think
Kings and Queens had some like landslide. Niggas got their ass whooped. The swamp shit.
Couple ass whoopings.
Nah, but that shit was electrifying. Like, the crowd like
came
that.
with one round.
Yeah.
But that's up there too. The Kings and Queens
is up there. It's definitely
up there. I ain't gonna go as far as to say back Tone. That nigga Tone just jumped from the free throw line.
Well, what else is better? Name me a couple cars that's in that.
I'm just saying I can't compare the outside ones yet. I gotta sit on the table and compare that one. But this was up there though. I got it. The Kings and Queens one was kind of fire though. Yeah. This one was up there though. This was definitely up there.
This is taking a card that we normally don't really care too much about, and they added a certain level of importance to it. And I'll tell you what, the next double impact, man, this is the bar that's been set, man. Literally.
They got to mix and match these. Yeah, I think they got to do the females and male shit.
Intergender 2-on-2s is perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So? Hell yeah.
That'll be dope. Let's try something else.
Hell yeah. I could find 7 ladies and sync them up with 7 guys and make some matchups happen for sure. For sure. You know what I'm saying? So why not? Why not do it? But
Max Out is next Saturday?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. Right. Yeah, this shit crazy.
It's a great time to be a battle rap fan. And I'll tell you what too. And here dark web guys, hit record now. URL ain't missing right now, in my opinion. They not missing. It's not too many duds out here, in my opinion. I mean, you could there's some cars where it's like, it is okay, but for the amount of content, for the amount of events that they have out here, like they're doing very well, right? With the roster that they have of talent, you know what I'm saying, from the big cards to the smaller ones, they're doing a great job. And we're only in the first quarter, and this has been like a banner year for battle rap already. We started off with the top tier disses. We go into Kings vs Queens 2. We get into, this matchup. We have Bullpen. You know what I'm saying? Which one of the best feuds that we've seen in a long time with John and Ace. And then we about to get Cassidy and Hitman next week. This is one of those years, man. The year continues like this. I'm not sure, like, you know, what is there left to say?
Yeah, we're having a good year. Battle rap all around.
Yeah. So I'm happy, man. Now, all right, so let's get to superlatives. Best team of the night, gentlemen. Pose, who you got team of the night?
Team of the night?
Yep.
I like Geechi and what's her name the most personally.
Geechi and Swamp.
But second, having Fonz. Everybody say having Fonz too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. It's kind of a hard.
It's
like
a tough question, isn't it? Yeah.
Because
I like Av and Fonz, and then
I like Anarchy a lot too.
Yeah, man. I was about to say that might be my second one right there, man.
Shine and Lou, like this shit.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, it was work, bro. It was work. You know what I'm saying? And this is the way that it should be, right? At the end, like, damn, I don't even know who's the guy.
Who was that?
Yeah. But yeah, no, that was I think that was the main thing. It's like, yo, so everybody in the chat, drop who you had as your favorite team and everything. You know, but all in all, man, great.
I ain't gonna lie, Jerusalem Park was headed to a spooky direction. I'm like, nah, these niggas.
Yeah, Mook did a veteran move, man. He did a veteran move.
They just started going down, but Jerusalem Park was headed somewhere very spooky. I'm like, nah, these niggas wildin'. But then they got back, like they just start. Twork got back in his regular. I don't know if I'm about to get through the bar of choke bags. Like,
yeah, I don't know what the hell. I don't know, sir.
So all right. So that's it for the recap and everything, man. And for those of you who haven't seen the pay-per-view already, I'm pretty sure the battles will be dropping very soon. So make sure you have the URL TV.tv app. This is a very, very successful event. You know, and just my only regret is that there was not a crowd to go and see it. Links says for $3.99, how do y'all feel about the whole super fight card?
King said y'all never said who y'all had winning Mook in them. I got Twork in them.
I mean,
Twork in
what
them.
do we like?
You can't even
lost.
count that because Twork stopped rapping in the second, and in the third it was like they stopped rapping again, and then Mook and them had like a 3-minute conversation about $250.
Yeah,
that was nasty.
You know,
and literally, and then niggas like, yo, y'all still gonna battle? Like, what the fuck? Like, that was crazy. I don't know. I'm
gonna just go off the best round I seen was the first round from Jerusalem Park. So that's how I judge that battle.
Yeah. Nah, I don't really. I mean, that shit is just so cringy. I'm not even about to try to come up with a winner for that. That wasn't that.
Yeah.
But all right. So let me get to the.
I keep forgetting
the. Let me get to the other card here.
Super fight.
Yeah, the super fight. What is it? Math versus Geechi, right?
Math versus Geechi.
Yeah. Us we're competing with UFC almost every event, right?
Every event, yeah.
That's kind of dope, actually, to be honest.
None versus JC. Shout out to my nigga J Rock. None versus JC. Who put that in it? My nigga Nano. Or whoever said that. None versus JC.
Damn, I'm trying to find the goddamn flyer. Don't we got a flyer for this already?
I don't think they put the flyer out, low key.
Wait, none of the JC is battling?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, it's on the super fight.
Yep. None versus.
My nigga JC is in a.
What the fuck is going on? What is going on with JC? Why is JC getting all these weird matches?
JC is in a rubbing two nickels together. Like, he's in a different. Like, I don't know what type of it is, man.
Nah, I think none is worthy of that matchup. You know what I'm saying? I think he's been doing well recently.
Nah, none deserve that matchup, but
yeah, but why? I'm just saying, like, JC keeps taking like these kind of like these like velocity.
Was this the year where he said like, "Yo, I'm only battling Clip"? That was last year when he was.
That was last year. He was in that bag. Yeah.
So
I don't understand. Like, what this is weird. I ain't gonna lie. This is weird.
Yeah.
He battling. He just on a roll. He in these WWE velocity bags, my nigga. Like the nigga, like just.
I totally agree.
I don't know.
That. I just but
Suge versus Danny.
Suge versus Danny.
Suge has been asking to battle Danny for a long time, so
I think this will probably complete Suge's run against the pin guys, right? And it's like, all right, again, you know, Suge, you put yourself in a position, and I hope that you're taking this as seriously as you took the B-Dot battle, because Danny Myers is a completely different guy. The first time that Suge asked about him, Danny Myers is a totally different person from then. He's not even the same guy. So, you know, I hope you don't just think he's going to come in there and try to, you know, punch you every line or every half a line. He's not going to do that anymore. He's going to break stuff down. Big T and Bill Collector, for some reason, I feel like that's already happened, but maybe that's just me.
Yo, I was just in my head. I feel like I'm like, damn, these niggas ain't battle already.
It's like they find like the few battles between the veterans that hasn't happened yet and just put them on the card.
Big T had a little pocket, like I feel like 2019, where he was doing like a caffeine, like an app battle every week in my brain. Like he had the Nitty battle, like these random
franchise.
Yeah,
what JC doing right now?
Yeah, actually. Yeah, I mean, but JC to me is serving like a little bit of a. You know, he's serving a useful role in the company where it's like, all right, is this person ready for the next step? You know, you send them to JC, you send them to Danny Myers, and you're like, all right, do they belong with the top tier table, or can they stay where they at? You know what I'm saying? So, and it's not usually a matter of winning or losing. It's how well you do in that situation, right? Because they will bury you if they have to. But if none can make it competitive, I think he gets over the hump in that battle. Big T and Bill, I don't know what to expect. Bill,
my nigga Tuna got his weight, had his health together.
Yeah, medium.
I see a different,
Tuna, medium. You know what I'm saying? Now Big T, last time I spoke to him on Instagram, it was like a lot of like they must have forgot who I am. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They must forgot.
They be forgetting who I am, Tone. I gotta show them what time it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? And Bill last year had a great year. So
got an Intercontinental Championship run.
Yeah, he was solid. So should be a good battle, man. I like the super fight format, 4 quick matchups. We don't gotta drag it out. You know what I mean? So should be dope, man. Should be dope. Yeah. And then just the fact that we just got off of this and we got, like, it's really hitting me that like we really got Casting Hitman next week. So we're gonna be here again next week.
Next week, Casting holla.
What the hell, bro? What? It's crazy.
God,
crazy.
Damn, battle. It's just crazy.
Yeah, no.
Remember, a nigga didn't get a battle for like 3 months in the old era. It's like,
right.
Niggas couldn't get one battle for 3 months, one event.
Yeah, and posing and watching like 2 weeks from now. Yeah, it might be too many battles now. Shut up. For all of you who got that tweet written and saved in drafts, because I know that's what y'all do. Shut up. Do not tweet that out. Stop playing. You're not about to make it whack for us to get more content. No, it's not whack. This is dope. You know,
it depends on the battles because they go through periods where they just be setting shit up. They go through right now they're in a good little run of like, we'll take these battles, but they go through these periods where we just putting shit together to get to the next month. Right. They do this. Right. Yeah. They just haven't. They've been doing okay now, so we're out of them. Like y'all, but doing too much bags. Yeah, we getting back in them bags. I know some shit coming up. That's gonna be putting me right back in that world.
We getting back to like spinning a wheel with names on it and wherever it lands.
Yeah, we getting back to that world. So just wait on it. Just wait on it. But they doing good right now. I'm not mad.
But yeah, so I think as far as the recap goes, you probably can close this one out, man. And like we said before, drop your comments, drop your winners and losers. Hit the like on the way out if you haven't already done so. That actually does help us out a lot. We had a very
skipped on the max out card to be on Super Fight. Would you have done that or been on Super Fight?
I would have been on. I probably would have been on max out card, low key.
Wait. What you?
Math skipping out on the max out card to be on the
Who was he supposed to battle on the max out card?
I'm not even sure. Somebody said it in J-Rock said it in the chat.
What they say you supposed to battle on the max out card?
Yeah,
but he skipped to be on a super fight.
I mean, it depends on who he's battling. If he's battling like one of these custom type niggas or some shit like that, right. I'm taking Geechi. Yeah, right. I'm taking Geechi if it's not somebody in that equal name,
and he wasn't gonna headline the Max out too.
Yeah, he's headlining his first caffeine card like that. That's also true.
That's a big factor because you know them. They like find Joel Ortiz and like bring him out of somewhere. Adam just give him a bag or something. It's just like, all right, I could do it.
He's headlining his own caffeine card, so I think that's why a lot of niggas don't even get the headline on a return.
That's a fact. So yeah, Math probably trying to make waves with this one. Gotti's a good name to do that against, so I'm not really mad at the move. The type of exposure Max out is gonna get is gonna be crazy, but Math is not for a fight for exposure. I mean, Fox 5, like everyone knows Math Hoffa. Like,
Math for them niggas.
He not that's not really what that is. But all right. So anyway, I think we can close this out here. Shout out to everybody, man. Appreciate everybody for chiming in. Shout out to Driz. Shout out to Cola as well. You know what I mean? All the brothers up here, man. Make sure y'all join the Discord. Like we got more work coming next week. Interviews lined up. You know what I mean? Blogs from us, different hot takes and stuff like that. And then tune in for WrestleMania as well in the Discord. All right. So,
Discord mania. Right.
Any gentlemen, any parting words for the people before we end this one out?
That was it. That's it, man.
I got the bar guy show tomorrow. Pull up, man. We're gonna do a live recap.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm smoking this nigga Posey in a week and a half on Discord Mania.
Yeah. I'm gonna get him over. I'm gonna get him over.
Nah,
He gonna smoke me.
You're not about to do this. You're not about to get me over. I'm over. We even, nigga. You ain't about to hit me and Cassidy, me, nigga. We even, nigga.
I'm gonna get my man's over. It's my nigga.
You ain't gonna get me over. My name is my name. I'm getting you over. I'm getting you over, if anything, because you're an industry battler. You know what I mean?
How?
You might play a Z100 song, my nigga. Like, I don't even know if you can hang in this era, my nigga. I gotta see your pen.
Yo, he said he's gonna play a Z100 record.
He gonna play a Z100 hit.
Nah, bro, don't do him like that. But Black Compass Media, we up out of here. Follow us at Black Compass. That's DA Black Compass. Hit up the Discord, hit the Patreon as well for the bonus and overtime content. And so Spotify, Google Play, iTunes, everywhere where you can stream, you can find our content there. So go ahead and listen. Shout out to the culture. Shout out to URL. Shout out to everybody put this together. And Caffeine and the Battlers for putting on, man. This was a A1 event. That being said, Tone Bro, Pose,